This is Alexis. Thanks for coming to class today. When I started doing yoga a number of years ago, what I wanted to find was something that would incorporate working out, doing a bit of yoga, doing a bit of meditation, and journaling. At the time, I was sort of just puzzling together different videos for each of those things every morning to try and create a complete practice for myself, which was really hard to do because I had to do that every single morning, and it was picking 3 or 4 videos. It was a lot of hassle. And in writing, they usually tell you to write the thing that you want to read. In this case, I'm creating the yoga class that I wish that I had had all those years ago. So this is everything in 30. And we're going to do a little bit of a workout. We're going to do a little bit of yoga. We're going to do some meditating, and we're going to do some journaling. So you don't need any props for this class. The only thing that I would request that you have is a journal. Otherwise, bring whatever props you need, roll out your mat, and we're just going to get started standing on our mats. So to begin, we're just going to do a little bit of a warm-up, bringing one arm across, stepping side to side. This is just to get a little bit of movement. If you're doing this in the morning, like I am, it's real early here. This is one of the best little moves that I do to wake myself up, because you're literally moving your whole body. It doesn't tone you or anything, but it just feels good. Alrighty, and we're going to start with everybody's favorite thing in the world, squats. So just keep your feet hip-width apart, and sink down like you're sitting in a chair. There's not too many wrong ways to do a squat, but make sure that you're not leaning too far forward, and make sure that most of your weight is in your ankles and your heels so that you can wiggle your toes. Beautiful. Keep going. We're gonna do about 3 more, and then we're gonna do 5 jump squats. That's not that many. All right, last squat, and then squat, and jump, 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 2 more. And last one. Beautiful. See, not that hard, but if you're like me, you might already be a little out of breath. Come to stand at the front of your mat, feet hip-width apart, or big toes touching, heels apart. Inhale your hands down, around and up. And we're gonna sink right into our chair. And that was not gonna be enough squats, right? Gotta do a little work in the chair. Hands wherever they feel comfortable. Engage your abs. Lengthen your spine down to the ground. And just breathe here. If you hear any or see any footsteps, it's my cat Cleo. She might be keeping us company today. Beautiful. And keeping your chair pose, inhale your hands down, around and up. And then exhale, twist to the left, keeping your arms at shoulder height. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Do 2 more on each side. On your own breath. Beautiful. Inhale to center, and then exhale into your forward fold, releasing that chair pose. You can walk out your legs a little bit. So the general structure of this class is we'll do about 15 to 20 minutes of movement and yoga, and then about 10 or so minutes of stretching and journaling and meditating. It definitely doesn't cover all the bases, you know, it's only half an hour. There's only so much you can get done, but any form of movement and any form of mindfulness is helpful. On your next inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward, plant your hands, and step back into plank. We're gonna be here for several breaths, so get comfortable. Make sure your shoulders are over your wrists, you're pressing through the knuckles of your hands. You have a lot of power going out your back heels. And if a high plank is hard, you can always come down to a forearm plank. Same benefits. Just breathe here. Beautiful. And then on your next exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. And I'm grabbing a blanket because I have bony hips and this next little bit will hurt if I don't have a blanket under my hips. So if you have bony hips, grab a blanket. All right. Lay back down. Reach your hands out in front of you. Wiggle your hips side to side. And then on your next inhale, lift your right arm and your left leg off the ground. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, right leg, left arm, opposite leg. Lower down. Do a few more on your own breath. Inhaling to lift opposite arm and opposite leg. Exhaling down. These are really great because they work your back muscles, your inner core, which if you sit at a desk all day, or you stand a lot, having a strong back and a strong core is really important. And it doesn't take a lot of work to see results or to get stronger, which really is ultimately the point, I think. All right, last one. Beautiful. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders and gently press up into a baby cobra. We're not going very far because if I was there with you at home, I would want to be able to kick your hands out and see if you could hold yourself up with just the strength of your back. Keep holding it. You're doing great. And exhale, wiggle your hips side to side. And then you can stack your hands, rest your forehead down, and we're just gonna lift one leg and then the other. Keeping our forehead down on the ground, lifting one leg and then the other. Again, there's really no right way to do this, but you'll get the most benefit by pressing your hips into the mat, suctioning your abs into your spine, and trying to connect to your glute as it lifts your leg. Let's do 2 more on each side. Beautiful. Now we're just gonna lift both legs. Do 2 more. Beautiful. Relax down, wiggle your hips, plant your hands underneath your shoulders, and press up into downward dog. Now we are warmed up, but if this is your first down dog of the day, go slow. Bend your knees, lengthen through your spine, walk out your feet, stretching out your hips and your calves, whatever you need to do. And then when you're ready, inhale your right leg up, exhale, bring your knee to nose. Inhale back up to 3-legged dog, exhale, knee to nose. One more time, inhale back up to 3-legged dog, and exhale, knee to nose, and then plant your right hand in between, plant your right foot in between your hands. Keep your back toes curled under, and come up into high lunge. Woo. And find a point to focus on so you don't lose your balance like I did. Inhale your arms down, round and up. Take a few deep breaths here. Now we're gonna do a little bit of arm work. So inhale, and then on your exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale your hands up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, straighten. Exhale. Keep going on your own breath. You don't actually need weights to have a really good arm workout, as we'll see today. Beautiful. Let's do 3 more of these. This is my second to last one. My last one. All right, now you're just going to bring them in front of your face and back to the side. Arms in front of your face, back to the side. Keep going. Keep your lunge strong. Make sure your knee is still tractioning over your front foot. You're doing great. So 2 more of these. Last one, and then just pulse. Pulsing your arms in front of your face. Keep breathing. Beautiful. And we'll finish in 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms back out to the side, palms down, and 10 circles to the front. Let's do 20, why not? Come on, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Arms back up overhead. And exhale, plant your hands on the mat and step back into downward dog. Well done. Other side. Inhale your left leg up to three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg up to three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, last time up to three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, and plant your left foot down in between your hands, coming up into your high lunge. And I should have said this on the other side, but if high lunge is, you're just not feeling it today, or it's inaccessible, you can always come down into low lunge for any of these things. Alrighty, whew, losing my balance already. Inhale, arms up overhead. Breathing deep, making sure your front knee is over your ankle, knees tractioning over your toes. And on your next exhale, cactus the arms again. Inhale straight, exhale cactus. Keep going on your own breath. Imagine you can feel your shoulder blades pulling your arms down into a cactus. You're doing great. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to just bring them to the front again and out. Bring them to the front and out. Beautiful. Keep going. I don't know about you, but my arms are starting to burn. All right, do 3 more of these. 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring your arms back out to the side, face down, and we're just gonna, keeping our arms straight, we're just gonna bring them in front and back to the side. Front, back to the side. Front, back to the side. Pretty easy. Keep breathing. Keep lots of integrity in your lunge. Beautiful. Bring your arms back to the side, and to finish off the arm work, we're just gonna do angel flaps. Flapping those wings. Keeping your arms straight, keeping your hands straight. You can go as fast or as slow as you can. Whoop. You might lose your balance. Beautiful. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Inhale your arms up overhead. And exhale. Plant your hands. Step back into downward dog. Do one last little stretch here. You guys are doing great. All right, set your knees down on the ground, bring them forward, and we're just gonna come into boat pose. So, no matter where you are today, set it up the same way. So plant your feet, grab beneath your thighs, and lengthen through your spine. If you're feeling like you can, lean back a little bit and point your toes. If you feel you can go farther, lift one leg and then the other. And if you're feeling really great, release your hands. And we're just gonna hold this for several breaths. And if that means you need, like halfway through, you need to hold on to your legs, let yourself come down, that's totally fine. Are doing great. Keep it up. We're almost done with the hard work part. Then we'll get into the nice stretches and journaling and meditation. Okay, Keep it up, put your hands behind your head. We're gonna do boat bicycles. So tap your right foot down to the ground, right elbow comes to touch your left knee. Back to center, left toe to the ground, left elbow touches your right knee. Inhale to center, exhale, twist. Inhale, twist. Keep it up on your own breath. You're doing great. Keep that integrity in your core. Keep your back straight. Beautiful. 2 more on each side. You're almost done. And last one. Beautiful. Go ahead and take a quick cross-legged seat. Do a little bit of a seated cat-cow if that feels good on your spine or your abs. And then we gotta come into the nice part. So go ahead, if you want to prop yourself up on a blanket like I am, feel free. We're just gonna come into seated forward fold. So stretch your legs out in front of you. And exhale, fold forward. Keeping your spine pretty straight. We're not gonna go far this first forward fold. So you might be further up here, and that's fine. You might be like all the way down here, wherever you are today. It's all good, you're still getting the same benefits. So make sure you're keeping your spine nice and long. Exhale, come up to straight. And now go ahead and grab your journal. I love to journal in yoga postures, especially if you've done any of my other classes. We've done a lot of journaling in pigeon or butterfly. So we're gonna do a little bit of journaling in a forward fold and a little bit of journaling in butterfly today. So grab your journal, lengthen through your spine again. And this is where you might want props. So if you're here, if you don't have super stretchy hips, you can always grab a block, place it in your lap for something to write on. If you can fold a little far forward, I just usually like to use my calves. But whatever best serves you today. And you can journal about whatever you want here. But if you need a prompt, one thing I love to journal about is, what can I do to make today great? And it doesn't have to be big, it's not like you need to cure cancer to have a great day, right? It could be something simple. For me, it was filming this class. It could be, I want to finish this book that I've really been loving, or I want to take some time with my husband and watch an episode of our favorite show. It doesn't need to be rocket science, but just take a few minutes and go ahead and journal about what would make today amazing, or whatever you want to journal about. This is free form. You can do whatever you want. Beautiful. Go ahead and gently press yourself up if you were folded over. We're just going to bring the soles of our feet together, coming into butterfly. And this isn't an intense butterfly, right? We're not bringing our heels all the way into our groin because that would kind of make it hard to journal. So keep your feet nice and lengthened. You're still getting the benefits. So for my flexi students, if you're like, but I'm not getting a good stretch, it still counts. Don't worry. All right. Inhale again to a straight spine. And if you want, you can fold forward. This time, if you need another prompt, go ahead and just journal about some things that you're grateful for. Spend the time writing a list, see how many things you can come up with. Beautiful. Go ahead and set your journal and your pen aside. Gently press yourself up to a seat. And we're just gonna roll back for a quick Shavasana. So set any props aside, plant your feet, stretch your arms forward, and gently roll back one vertebrae at a time. Stretch out your legs, relax into the ground, close your eyes. You can have your hands by your sides or one hand on heart center, one hand on your belly. And just breathe here, relaxing into your Shavasana. Deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. You can make circles with the wrists and the ankles. Stretch your hands over your head to get a full body stretch. And keeping your eyes closed, gently press yourself up to a seated position. You can kneel or you can sit cross-legged, whatever is most comfortable for you. And we'll just finish this class out with a quick meditation. You can have your hands face down on your thighs for more grounding. You can have your hands face up for more receptivity, whatever you're feeling today. And for the duration of this meditation, this is super easy. I just want you to count your breaths. So on the inhale, you'll count 1, and on the exhale, 2. On your next inhale, 3, and on your exhale, 4. Inhale, 5, exhale, 6, and count up to 10. And if you find yourself getting distracted or having your monkey brain run away with you, that's okay. Just start over at 1 we'll spend the next few minutes counting our breaths up to 10, focusing on your breath, its natural cadence, and nothing else. Release the counting and just take another deep breath in, feeling the air expand in your torso, under your ribs, and your belly, and exhale it out. Take one last deep breath in, sweep your arms down, around and up overhead, exhaling, hands to prayer at heart center. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope this was fun and a little bit challenging, and ticked off some of your boxes. I know for me, I love my habits and I love being able to tick off my boxes. I love being able to tick off my to-do list, and this practice does that. So if you liked this video, make sure to give it a like. I'm hoping to do more of these with different themes, maybe focusing on different parts of the body. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you let me know in comments. And don't forget to subscribe. There's tons more yoga and meditation coming your way. And I will see you next time on the mat.